Hi guys, here we are, Philadelphia. Fixing to head up, take a look at a roofing project. Alright, here I am at Budget. This car is, I guess they say nonetheless for the wear. Pretty bad scratch right there. Wheels look like they've visited a few curbs. Pretty scratched up. Same here, passenger's wheel, rear wheel, pretty beat up. Front wheel, pretty beat up. It's a looker, boy. All right, guys, here we are in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on a job with a contractor here. I'm going to guess this building probably from the mid-40s. Had a fire. They've gutted it. You can see they got windows in it now. They're probably framing it. We're going to put a spray foam roof on here. The contractor's been up here a couple days doing a little bit of foam work. And we'll get some shots from the roof here in a minute. This looks like a fun project here. Hang on, guys. You'll see the guys upstairs drop down a rope. I don't know if you can see that rope. Hooking their gun to it now. It's about 50 degrees out. Had the heater on in the trailer last night, trying to get the material warmed up, heated up, so it'll run better through the machine, reduce the viscosities. And you'll see these guys pull this hose up right now. And up it goes slowly. I think he's got 400 feet of hose on this rig. Hopefully they don't bust a window. That would be a bad situation. But they're doing a good job getting it up the side of the building. I think that's Eddie up there. He's going to receive that, drag it up across the roof. About 120 square on this building. We'll hop up there in just a minute. Little shot of the guys pulling the hose up. Looks like about 6 stories, 5, 6 stories. Got a beautiful hydraulic machine in this rig, H40. And we'll be up there in just a minute. Another angle of this building, guys. I guess this place is called Overbrook Gardens. Not sure it's much of a garden yet, but they're rehabbing this building. Had a fire in it. They've gutted it out. We're doing a spray foam roof on it. And we'll be up on top of the deck here in just a few minutes. All right, guys, we're taking a look at a blister here. Want to see what's going on underneath. That's wet. Feel that foam. Feel the texture. Okay, that was wet. So it was either wet in the foam and the heat pulled it up, okay, or it was physically wet when they sprayed it. So when you have that texture, I call it like pumpkin, the inside of a pumpkin. When you
pull all the stuff out and that's stringy.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see that underneath the foam, that's because it's reacted with water.
And of course, since this OSB was saturated,
it could be pulled up all the way through from the OSB.
Trying to stop that is virtually impossible.
So I don't contribute this to delamination of the foam or the chemistry. I'm going to say this is water related. All right, guys, the other thing we're going to look at, not only you can tell by the texture, but if we get a close-up on this, you may be able to see these pinholes after I spit on my camera. That is a dead giveaway for water in the foam. I'll turn it over. Didn't seem to make it to the skin. I don't see any pinholes here. Core density of the foam doesn't look bad. It feels good. We didn't test it, but again, absolutely, this blister was, you can see the dimple in it, primarily water of some sort. All right, everybody, we are still here in Philadelphia, spraying this 120,000 square foot roof. Guys are having a little issue with some overnight moisture. They had to tear out a section. I'll show that to you in a minute. Let that dry overnight, do a little bit of detailing on it. Right now, he's going direct to OSB. Like I said, that OSB has absorbed a little bit of moisture, so they've had to be patient about when to spray this. About 2 o'clock today, I would say we are in the mid-60s in temperature, and we're not getting any water reaction today. Foam looks good. This will ultimately end up being silicone coating on top of this. They are doing roughly 4 inches on this deck. Like I said, we had a little issue here, and we will bevel that edge out in the morning, get that cleaned up, let this dry. It's got a quick skin of white acrylic on it. Probably should have used black acrylic or black primer. And we should use it on this tie-in as well, where we're going to do this patchwork. I'm going to see what I can find tonight at Home Depot. Got some drains ready to go in. Like I said, they're doing 4 inches, 4.5 inches on this deck. So they will exceed the lip on the edge of the drain and feather that in, make it look nice. Deck has positive drainage, so these drains will be working. Rest of the building here, I'm going to do a metal brow on the top of this where you see that block. That other side is ready for coating. They've just had some bad weather, been unable to get the coating on here. But a beautiful building, doing a great job on it. Like I said, this was a fire restoration. You can see the walls are black where the fire came up. And they're plugging away on it. All right, we're doing a little drain installation here. You can see the one drain behind. It's doing half dozen, maybe 8 revolutions around the hole. You'll see where the contractor tried to put another hole in. Didn't work very well. And go ahead and drop this drain down in there. Make sure it's level. And that is the down and dirty way of doing a couple drains here, guys. We could sand out that edge a little bit if we wanted to. When we go to coat it, we could coat right down into the drain. That'll seal that drain up 100%. Hope this helps you. Spraying here in Pennsylvania. This 1928 building had a big fire. This had a single ply roof on it, and the owners are trying to get this building watertight. Found it very difficult to find traditional roofing materials like 4x8 sheets of iso board. So they opted to do this spray foam roof. The first pass, the applicator went from left to right or right to left, and now he's cross hatching it. He's going from the top of the slope to the bottom of the slope, hoping to smooth the pattern out, make the roof look a little more uniform, and seal up any back ledges or any voids that he may not have done on the first pass. All right, guys, we're up here in Philadelphia with Ross Stein. He is the roofing contractor on the spray foam job. Nice 1929 building here I showed you earlier. And he's just going to give you a little testimony about working with Creative Polymers and what it means to him to have a partner like Creative Polymer Solutions. Ross, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks, Tim. Hey, again, I appreciate you guys being here and helping us with the product. It's absolutely been an excellent relationship from day one with AccuFoam and Creative Polymers. It's just exceptional. Customer service is phenomenal. Product and quality is exceptional. I'm really, really happy with everything. And exactly, unequivocally been able to take care of all of our needs and our requirements that we've been seeking, especially in the times we've all been having with limitations of products and all the challenges of getting a hold of products. They have absolutely, Creative Polymers have absolutely been a lifesaver to keep us in business and to flourish with being able to get product and material, and that's a high quality product. So I can't say anything but great things about you folks, and I'm really happy to be partnered up with you guys.
Ross, in regard to service, you were having some mechanical, maybe some chemical issues yesterday, which was Wednesday. Are you surprised that you have a service tech out here the following morning? Caught an early flight to get up here and hang out with you guys?
Absolutely, Tim. That is absolutely by far extremely impressive, and the support and responsive support has been nothing but exceptional. And the fact that Tim has been able to come out for us and assist us right away, again, within less than 24 hours of us with our conversation of some challenges we're dealing with. We're on East Coast Philadelphia in November. So we're dealing with an extreme amount of temperature, moisture, all different conditions, and having some challenges on the site. Tim's able to be out here with us, tweaking some items, and it's just been excellent having this. And you guys have also been able to do this on projects prior for us too, with phenomenal response time and customer service, and turning products in a very, very short period of time for us and being there when we require it. So yes, absolutely super pleased with everything.
Well, thank you very much, Ross. We appreciate you. You're a great customer. We appreciate your loyalty and your honesty to the other contractors.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Tim.
Thank you, sir.